Hey guys, we're just getting started here. Jesse Razzle once again. I'm going to talk with you real briefly about Cornerstone content. I'm going to talk with you about creating web assets, what that looks like, and how you can create momentum not only today, but also to carry through into the next year. Incredibly powerful training for you. And we're going to talk specifically about Cornerstone content. I know that I've talked about this in the past, but it is an important concept to understand because what we're seeing with our customers is our strategy paying them dividends over time. And what I mean by that is that whenever you're a new company or you start to market your business online, there's a cost associated with that. And generally, there's different types of traffic that you want to plug into in order to get attention on your product, service, offers, or anything else like that. So the important thing to understand is that that costs or that has a high overhead in regards to cost to drive that traffic initially. But if you have the right strategy in place and you're actually creating what's called cornerstone content on a regular basis, you can shift from a paid advertising campaign into an organic ad campaign in a very short period of time. And it's something that you want to be thinking about in regards to your long-term strategies for search optimization, and also in order to shape the perception that the public has in regards to you and your company. Because the more the world sees you as an expert in your industry, the more that people trust and respect you, the more or the easier it will be to close business. So it's an important thing to consider is how the world sees you, whether or not you're seen as an industry expert and what that looks like online. There's a lot of different ways to do that, but what I'm going to talk with you today is about how to utilize Cornerstone content in order to accomplish that. This is one of the services that we provide to our customers, the local marketing toolkit. It is a add-on service. We do proofing, polishing, editorial services for our clients. And what it does is it gives them the ability to data dump their notes, their frequently asked questions, things that come up with them on a daily basis, provide them to our team. And then what we do is we turn those around into nice articles that we can share on their website and that become assets that again pay you dividends not only today, but also help you create momentum in regards to your online marketing strategy. So I'm going to take you through this real quick. I'm just going to get my screen recording going and everything like that, my screen share. We'll get that all set up and I'm going to take you through this process really quickly. As you can see here, we have one of our clients, our customer accounts here, and I'm actually going to go through the process of how we set up their website so that this is an easy process. Let's see here. All right. So what we have is we have post pages. Of course, we utilize WordPress for our clients. We just enjoy the flexibility and the agility that WordPress gives us in regards to development and the speed and rate at which we're able to develop. Because what you want to do and want to be thinking about is the fact that your website shouldn't be a static brochure. It should be a sales tool that you should utilize to market and sell your products and services. So one of those ways is to utilize what's called posts. And these posts can be in form of articles, videos, other piece of valuable content that you utilize in order to attract your dream customers. And this is an ideal way to do that. But as you can see here, we have all these posts that we've created for this client. And again, they consist of video content. They consist of articles that are searchable. They consist of downloads. They consist of all different types of information that his potential clients, his dream clients, is what we like to wrap our minds around, is creating content around attracting your dream client, or spotlighting your customers and or spotlighting the work that you do on a daily basis. But this would include educating your dream customers. And one of the ways that we do that is through our editorial services. So as you can see here, we have a couple of different titles on here, but the way that we set this up, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to take you through the process real quick, is we actually have the ability to clone past articles, and we can come in here and real quickly we can create a similar article that has optimization already built into it. What we need to do at this point is just come in here and update the title there. Of course, we'll try to spell that correctly. I'm trying to do this around my microphone. So the title is important. It's important because what it does is it helps out with our search optimization. And then we utilize one of our premium plugins in order to optimize the actual post. We're going to optimize it for a keyword. And then we're going to go ahead and take the first paragraph out of the article and optimize the snippet so that when people search for content, this is what it is they see. We're also going to optimize it for social media publishing so that when people share it, they share out with the correct metadata around it. And we're going to upload an image that's going to be our featured image. And then we're going to optimize the image for search as well for people who are searching, because images, titles, tags, and things of that nature are incredibly important when you're talking about optimizing for search. So just making sure that everything on the page is congruent. We can come in here and do that really quickly. We might take a look. We don't want to take a look at the readability quite yet. As you can see, this premium plugin gives us an analysis on the actual content itself, but the content has been copied over from another post. So we wouldn't do a readability analysis until after we've actually updated the copy on the page. But what we definitely want to do is make sure that the titles, the meta descriptions, the snippets, all that kind of stuff aligns with the actual article that we're going to update So we're going to go ahead and save that. I want to make sure that the SEO information is up to date before I actually dive into the content on the page, because this is where we basically just structure the page, and we utilize the Divi Builder in order to accomplish that. Again, there's some trade-offs in regards to utilizing the Divi Builder, of course, from a performance standpoint and speed of loading, but from a design standpoint and an ease of use, being able to optimize, as you can see here, our featured images coming up there. We got the title to the post. We got some images and things of this nature. The page is structured. We got some calls to action at the bottom of the page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to start adding the copy content to the page. We'll do that real quickly. We're just editing right on the page here. Again, just to make it as easy as possible and get the content published. Again, agility is one of the most important things that you can think about when you're talking about optimizing or building your business from an asset standpoint. So as we can see here, we can come on there, we can go ahead and save that draft, and it's going to save all the content and everything like that. So there's a couple of things that we're going to want to take a look at. First and foremost is the images. We're not going to want to use the same old images here. So what we'll do is we'll go in, we'll update those images, and we'll create some internal links with some of the other content that's relevant to this post on the page. But But once we, optimize the images, we come in there, create some internal links, maybe link to some other articles that are external. We can do our internal linking, external linking, and then optimization of the actual images themselves. We can be really easy to do. As you can see there, we've got to upload some images. Maybe we could use one of these. Just get rid of that image there. As you can see here, it becomes a really nice post in a very short period of time. And this can pay, again, dividends when you're talking about content and optimization of the page. We can go ahead and publish that. And then what we can do is we can do our internal linking at a future date. So that ought to do it. Again, I wanted to discuss the importance of optimizing your content, making sure that, from an SEO standpoint that you're always thinking, or from an advertising and marketing standpoint, you're always thinking about creating assets that not only can pay you today, but into the future. And then building your website out over time with valuable added content, and then providing it to your customers in a way that makes sense, so that, inevitably you can build an empire and go out there and attract more customers by spending less money. The reason I had shared that website with you is because that customer has actually been with us the longest period of time, and they're almost 100% organic now in regards to traffic. It's either referral, word of mouth, and or organic traffic drives anywhere between 30 to 40 phone calls a day for that gentleman's services, and which is incredibly powerful when you consider that he started off spending anywhere between $2,000 and $5,000 a month in order to generate the same type of traffic. So if you're looking for ways in order to increase the number of customers and repairs that you have, and thinking about it from a strategy standpoint, Cornerstone content and leveraging that content on a regular basis in order to drive traffic organically is an incredibly powerful way to do it. It doesn't happen overnight. Again, it's a long-term or a long view type of strategy, but something that you should be engaging in on a regular basis. And I would set up to do, at least one post, whether it's video content and or an article on a weekly basis, and then go from there. See how much you can do and what you're able to accomplish, and or leverage the services of a organization like ours in order to help you spin content out and produce it for you from an editorial, publishing, proofing, and a syndicating standpoint. So hopefully you got a ton of value out of that. I know it's one of the strategies that we utilize on a regular basis that our clients leverage our expertise for. If you know somebody that might be able to benefit from this strategy, go ahead and share this video. If you haven't done so already, make sure that you like us on YouTube, and subscribe to our channel, and then also set up notifications so you can get future trainings on how to dominate your local market and go out there and win for yourself and for your family, and create a business and a lifestyle of your dreams. So until the next time we speak, make today and every day a fantastic day. We'll talk with you real soon.